Grand Starfall. Dominus out from Lot, but already down to 200 HP. Has to flash away with the paranoia. Isma gets the fear down, and with the spear going out as well, Isma just secures first blood. I think Yike thought that he had a little bit more damage than that, but the paranoia blocking any sight of Lot meant that he couldn't get it down. Lightning Burst coming out from Caliste, but Busio's already dead. Jun only level 5, lands the Blooming Burst. Caliste gets one in response, but Noah answers. 2 for 1 on the bot side, a kill on the top side.
But GX, the big frustration I have with them is they've been able to find leads before. It's what happens in the mid game, that approach to team fighting, and often when they... Oh, hang on a minute.
Chain of Corruption out. Polymorph coming down as well. Tangle Barbs and Busio! This guy hasn't woken up, Betty!
Proactively rather than reactively to make stuff happen. It looks like bot lane's going to be the focus.
Okay, so Busio just hit 6. Wild Growth could be the decider. Pop Blossom in, Polymorph as well, and now Jackie's on the flank. The Wild Growth keeping Caliste alive for a second for Jackie's to secure the kill. TP out. This is a massive investment by KC. Participating in that skirmish without dying is within a couple of waves of minions. It's still a little bit of extra gold for Canna, but Lot has done a good job overall. Jackie's, though, needs to be careful. Realm Warp, Shield Bolt there for the stun. And Jackie's overextends on a side lane. KC get the shutdown onto Canna.
Yeah, honestly, a bit of a silly misplay there from Jackie's.
Incredible stuff from Kyeahoo there. Didn't pick up any of the kills, but definitely did the lion's share of the work, as we see the paranoia diving onto the backline. Busio falls low, Chain of Corruption gonna land as well, but there we go, between worlds and into the afterlife. Go 2 of GIANTX. Isma sure to follow suit here. Chased out by the Flash Frost and the Frostbite, and Kyeahoo gets his first of the game. It's an ace.
They have simply been outscaled, and so GX, the only way they're going to turn this game around is basically relying on a mistake.
Oh, Jackie's crystallized Flash Frost has to be flashed away from TP behind now. As GIANTX look for perhaps a play. Tangle Barbs available for Jun, and immediately into the Polymorph Lot. A great Pop Blossom on the 4, but no one can walk past the blue wall. KC set up the triple for Caliste. Isma and Noah are able to walk out. Noah's going to TP. Kyeahoo tried to flash with the Flash Frost, but couldn't land the flash squared onto Noah before he TPs out. But you have to feel that's it. That's the game done. Isma getting chased out by Yike. 30 seconds on anyone else meaningful for GIANTX.
A valiant effort from Jun. A nice ulti, but the response was simply too strong. The Nocturne ultimate now going to be used in the 1v1.
Yeah, he gets the fear out with Paranoia. Weirding into 2-fold. Hex Canna needs another auto, or at least another Q. Couldn't get there in time, but Noah's now forced back to the fountain. Isma hasn't got a chance to base, and the Nexus towers are the target for KC. For GIANTX, it was a good start until it wasn't for KC. Business as usual after the 25-minute mark. They'll end it in 30 with a 10,000 gold lead.
KC with one more win, a 2-0 victory would secure them in first place.
There's a joke about he's looking the wrong way.
But it is the right way.
For him, but Canna's like, hey mate, have you gone to Specsavers recently? You know, like, Canna with no flash is susceptible to this gank, and I don't really think there's an escape for the Casio. Can't molt that skin.
Busio.
Busio.
No, but you have to say the pronunciation of Busio. It would be Busio.
It's not my joke. I don't have to make it good, man. It's Twitch chat's joke. As once again, Canna is cannibalized by Isma and Lot. And he's been constricted in the top lane on the Boa, as Noah is forced down to 150 HP. Good Mystic Shot, though, takes Caliste out of action. The barrier used just in time to stop that True Shot barrage.
We've just treat stats as just, they can stat check anything for us.
Yeah.
Hey, stats, can you check how many beans are in an average can of baked beans?
I can do that. Good. Okay, so let's go back to the game for a second.
Oh, flash into Isma.
Because there's the Impale. Cease and Desist coming out as well. Arcane Sword from Kyeahoo. Emperor's alive for the knockback, and Kyeahoo is low and will go down. Isma needs to walk away from Yike. Could get caught out. Busio here with the Caretaker Shrine. The shield! Not enough, and Lock kills Karmine on the top side. The True Shot barrage finds Vi in mid. I guess, yes, they are gripping the vision firmly. You are entirely correct, Betty. I feel like you're just being fed some one-liners now.
No.
Yike, Cease and Desist flashes to make it so the shifting sands from Jackie's couldn't get him away in time. Yike shortens the duration of his ultimate charge. Because of that, Jackie's does not have the chance to react. Have to remember Cassio very quick these days as well, with her passive being changed to just have movement speed effects on her increase, and then if you hit someone with a Noxious Blast and get that poison down, you get increased movement speed as well. It's very hard to get away from her if she does land that initial bit of damage. No, we're looking for a bit more. Flash! Oh, he took the gate by accident, I believe.
I think he wanted to take it to get to safety. For it only to be a 300 gold gap is honestly shocking. Either way, the gold is dead even right now.
Yeah. The lead for Kyeahoo, balancing out deficits in the rest of the lanes. The Petrifying Gaze, there's the Cease and Desist as well. And Noah has no flash and no way to get out. The Impale on Yike, he can Bolt Breaker out. Jun looking for the inner flame across the wall. Canna falling low as well as Yop is about to go mega. The jump doesn't get him across the side. And GIANTX can't engage any further. Isma with an Ishtar's impact might be able to get the slow onto Kyeahoo. Jun there as well with the mentioned inner flame, but Lot, I don't think, can close this gap. Catches everyone out. Jackie's again backing in that same position. You think he would have had a little bit of a lesson from the last time that he recalled there. Gonna get chased out by Busio, who has no flash now. TP behind though. Emperor's Divide will put Busio into the clutches of Isma. That's one kill. Jackie's gets some mana back from Presence of Mind, but it's not enough for him to dash away in time.
Level 15 on the Nart. Should be able to melt through this objective, get a little bit more gold back for GX as the gold continues to trade.
He has flash about it. Oh, if that focus was over hit, but he's still on the wrong side of the map, and Lot is here to collapse. Caliste was in no man's land.
Yeah, it looked like he was clearing out of wards, and he's just completely isolated. No Busio to help protect him. He had both the summoners up, but realized that it wasn't worth it. Here we go, Noah.
Assist onto Noah as they look for the chase here with Kyeahoo. Ishtar's impact in by Isma. Upheaval for the slow route with the focus resolve. Impale brings back the Victor, and it's GIANTX who find the win. Victor dying off is all of Casey's lead. He does get enough burn to take down Karma.
KC, uncharacteristic with their forces. Like constantly trying to find these skirmishes, people getting caught out left, right, and center. GX now have prime position over the Baron.
Yike, the king of smites so far, continues to look for one hit. So he has a blast cone, a Bolt Breaker away into the back of the pit. A Control Ward 2 shows him exactly the health on which it sits. Bolt Breaker begun, knock up from the Baron. Yike goes in too early. Ishtar's impact against the wall. Jackie's yeets him out, and there's the smite. Lot does a great job of keeping the rest of KC distracted. A True Shot Barrage will clip Caliste and take half his HP, but no follow-up.
I think it's a bit of a tough one. I would argue that there's not the greatest amount of lockdown for Noah. So him having a lot of poke available to him in conjunction with an Azir is definitely scary. Ooh, they're attacking the sideline once again.
Jackie's. There's no help for him here. GIANTX need to find something on the other side of the map as Jackie's is already dead. They have like 3 seconds to react, to push in.
Vitality fans at home rooting for GX. I know this is definitely a GX favored arena. But look at the positioning of Yike. What a flank.
Yep. Sneaks behind, Lot caught out, doesn't have the time to go into Mega, and Lot's dead before the fight starts. Busio there as well for the chase. Lot begins to jump away. There's the Cosmic Binding across the wall. Meanwhile, Kyeahoo continues to push in through the bottom lane. The rest of GIANTX now starting to collapse. Busio just trying to be a distraction. Bolt Breaker out from Yike. Will get him away.
This is actually so good. Oh, but I like what GX is doing in response.
Just
They're pushing towards the
investing.
inhibitor. Yeah, but now someone needs to go back to base. They need to deal with Kyeahoo, who's just trading on the other side.
It will be inhib town for inhib
good
town.
TP.
Noah! Straight into the face of Yike, and Emperor's Divide will almost take out Yike. Jackie's does get the kill, but Kyeahoo's here with the TP. A double impale from Isma. He doesn't have the damage to back him up. Jackie's gonna die to Caliste in the death ray, and Isma just has to run away. Miasma stops the Ishtar's impact. Canna continues to land those twin fangs, but more of an adder than a Viper against the Skarner. This is sold for GIANTX if they can secure it. Lot trying to be just a nuisance on the side. Yike in the pit now. Kyeahoo with an Arcane Storm. Lot goes into the GA. A magical journey towards the side. There's the Hextech Soul. Yike diving in, but he's going to dive to Noah. Busio on the flank. Jun trying to keep him at bay. A double for Caliste. Jun has to flash away from the Cosmic Binding. Ishtar's impact from Isma will get him out as well. Noah still relatively healthy in terms of all of it.
Look at the inhibitor, look at the inhibitor. All those minions, someone needs to get back to base. It's going to be Canna that's trying to recall. GX, they don't have the resources to keep them busy. Instead, their focus is getting back to base, but the tower will fall.
Canna is back. True Shot Barrage and find its mark. No real vision here for GIANTX. Noah jumps onto Busio, a magical journey. Mikhail's the health not enough to save him. Kyeahoo joins the party. Noah tries to take out Caliste, but a flash away from Le Petit Pawns is able to survive. Not through an arcane shift, and a shift in the mood here in the arena as GIANTX are winning out on the fight. Isma falls to Kyeahoo, and now Kyeahoo with the Siphon Power shield keeps himself alive. Canna here to join the fray. Flash miasma! Noah! He missed the boat and the sinking of the fangs!
The Kyeahoo with the death cap. This Victor is doing so much damage. Isma.
Okay, it starts impact impale. You have Jun here as well. Yike with the Vault Breaker will dash across the wall. They're looking for the play. Hex take out their soul is going to get the slowdown. Sees and assist. Miasma, flash, dash. Noah dies to Karmine Corp. Lock goes in with an Kyeahoo with a perfect stopwatch. Arcane Storm is going to time out Devon Fate. Lands on the damage dealer on the backline. Busio finds his man, finds his mark, and the Azir can now only retreat away from the oncoming storm that is KC. Flash. Oh, Jackies! Jackies, how'd you do it? Emperor's Divide! Perhaps to survive in this game. Caliste, Yike, and Busio are still alive.
Game now, the Elder is alive.
I mean, Kyeahoo and Caliste are pushing through mid. They're looking for the win, but this Elder is the target. Temper Fate comes down. Yike could look for the seal. He's in the back of the pit. Has a Guardian Angel as well. The Elder down to 900 HP. It's Isma that smites it. Lock trying to deal with the two in the base. Canna already feels the power of the laser. Yike's going to follow suit. GIANTX finds two. Meanwhile in the base, Lock with a Gnar against the wall, but the Nexus Tower falls. Lock finds one of the two. It's all on Caliste. Can he avoid Locks? But now with Jackies coming back, he cannot. Madrid erupts for GIANTX, who somehow, someway have found a way to win the game.
Wow, Isma has just been getting the better of Yike in these smite fights. Busio thinks that he can find the back door, but GX will not allow it. That is 4 dead on the side of KC. They need to make a beeline. They have a wave in top lane. Noah is heading straight towards it. GX may have just done it. The upset may have just happened. KC's first place chances have just disappeared.
The way to end the mid-game woes is just to take it longer and longer. 41 minutes, 500 kills for Jackies. And here at home, GIANTX find their first win.
What a crazy game. But they've got good vision coverage. They've got that one deep ward you can see on the Krugs to actually give information as to where Yike is, so the bot lane feels very safe. Meanwhile, Canna is now at risk of a dive.
So Canna hasn't recalled yet. Trying to hold on to that TP, and he's just dead. Wind becomes lightning, Canna becomes dead.
Little did he know that it was Smaug's lair, and Smaug was ready to chomp his arm off.
I will say Smaug not very good at defending his treasures from people. The Hobbits, I mean, one Hobbit did it, as there's the Hex Smash in for Busio, into the hook, and yep, Jun is baited and outsmarted by Busio.
E passive obviously not as effective as Kyeahoo commits the ult.
It just steals away that Spirit Rush and uses it. Jackie's able to walk to the side of it. Busio is looking for a gank up towards the top side as well. Lot needs to be careful with how he pushes out this wave.
Yeah, nice use of the Fog of War here.
He flashed over it! Okay, that was all kinds of wrong, but in the end, it's right for GIANTX. As Canna misses everything.
First dragon in the game, though, going over to GX. Now, Noah, you've fallen for this trap once before. Uh-oh.
Man, Noah, he just oversteps. He's too trusting. He sees a minion wave, and he's like, oh. Tasty, tasty gold.
Yeah, I feel like he should have just been a little bit more suspicious. Answer not quite working out into the Nautilus pick that KC brought through.
Gank Canna worked out for them in game 1, and I think game 2 might just be a repeat. There's the Acquisition into the counter-strike. Wind becomes lightning, should follow it up. Isma not even using it, goes in with the audacious charge, and a couple of autos with the wind at the end just to blow down the blaze in the top lane.
Okay. Keep my eyes on the minimap as Busio rotating towards top lane, but the bot lane of GX is already on its way.
There's a dive about to materialize as Yike tries to jump over the wall with the Eviscerate. Doesn't get across. 3 Talent Strike going out as well. Yike goes in with a Hound's Pursuit just to try and get away from the fight, but can't do it. Isma does have the help of Noah in the end with the culling. I'm not sure he needed it to down that dock. I think they may have just given up the ghost on this Drake. Isma will take the Gromp with the smite. 15 seconds before his next one's up. Yike already on the Drake, and that's secured. Flash in, depth charge from Busio. Lands the dredge line as well onto Kyeahoo. Sorry, onto Jackies. Isma already down. Hound's Pursuit in by Kyeahoo, who's able to touch away. It's the Spirit Rush, in fact, as Jun's going to die as well. Kyeahoo just rushing around the fight. The Neferi with a double.
Really contest these neutral objectives. Lot is going to start making that rotation up from the bottom.
Noah dashes forward immediately into exhaust. Tidal wave comes out. Noah able to dash out of the back of the fight. Crescent guard win becomes lightning from Isma. Hits onto Caliste, but now Kyeahoo's here to join the party. Isma will find one, but it will be a 1-for-1 as Kyeahoo takes his life as forfeit.
And Busio is having a stellar performance on this Nautilus as well, punishing every single play that Noah tries to make. Noah keeping them interested here as the resets come through. Caliste now making his way to top.
Yeah, importantly though, because Isma goes down as Caliste is charmed up here, Caliste is just taken out by Jackies with the Ignite in a 1v1.
I mean, the exhaust was used in mid lane,
yeah.
So he had nothing left. No flash available either. I mean, Busio's playing like he's playing Bard. He gets such deep vision wherever he sees a chance, leveraging the pockets of vision to avoid being spotted out.
Naughty is such a good rat for vision, because you have your dredge line at all times. And Skonda ducked in from Kyeahoo. Ignite the one, he means the Kingslayer doesn't heal him up too much. But there's Busio to join the fray. Crescent guard out, Busio kills Jackie's Whip, becomes lightning, doesn't hit onto Kyeahoo with the Spirit Rush away. And now Isma is collapsed on as GIANTX collapse around him. 2 more kills to KC, a 4K gold lead. Caliste though, a lot of damage coming out from him. And for Noah and Jun, very hard to step up into it. Dredge line's gonna land onto Jackie's, who Spirit Rushes away, Tidal Wave out as well.
I mean, that's 2 ults immediately.
Yeah. KC have already disengaged. Canna has the flank. Oh, Pyroclasm. Oh, burn, baby, burn! Pyroclasm immediate charm coming out. The Blaze passive bouncing between all of GIANTX, and with a Dredge line, that hook, line, and sinker will send GIANTX back to the fountain. KC with a perfect Canna flank just decimate GIANTX.
I didn't make that joke.
It's very funny.
Uh-oh, Jun.
Darking Dagger's second part doesn't connect, and because of that, Yike isn't going to chase too much further. Quarter of the pack coming out. There's the culling as well. Isma looking for the chase. Lot has that flank position. Counter-strike as well. Yike, no way to dodge away from this. And Yike a little greedy there. He made a dog's dinner of it overall.
Yeah, the aggressions are being punished as Kyeahoo now skirmishing against Jackies.
Kyeahoo? It's going to have ducked. Okay, he's not tanking the tower anyway, so we can send out a tentative probe to see. So if G2 2-0, then they'd be at 16 wins and 6. So yeah, if G2 2-0, I think they just automatically get it.
Interesting.
Get that second spot. We need someone smarter than us to confirm it, but that's where I am right now as the Pyroclasm goes down. Stun onto Jackies as well. He's forced out. Lot uses the Seekers to try and survive, and the dive in is just not enough. They'll go onto Caliste, but he bounced out. Jackies with a good flank finds a bit, and it's now a 3v3, but the Hounds are calling, and they're damn hungry. Yike finds a double. Jackies is able to get out. And for GIANTX, you are looking at holes all over the place. Noah slowed up here, but the right eyes has to flash away. There's a charm though, and Canna will die. The question is, with lots TPing in, can GIANTX find more than just the one? Counter-strike, they dive onto the Fury, quarter of the pack, eviscerate across the wall. Jackies goes back in with the Spirit Rush. Isma with the Crescent Guard, depth charge on the back line. Kyeahoo dives in, and Lot's gonna pick up one. Kyeahoo goes down. KC are falling apart at the seams. Jackies! What a moment to step up as GIANTX find 4 in the mid lane.
Wow! What an unbelievable fight!
Is that just
from
game,
GX.
Betty?
They have 5 members alive.
Busio
is trying to get to the wave. He's trying to, but he's not going to have access to it. Jun is going to prevent that from happening. Those are long death timers. GX might have just gone and done it.
Canna's up at 15. We'll have Pyroclasm available. GIANTX are marching down mid. They don't want KC's only foe to be G2 in the regular season. GIANTX want to end it on a high. The first Nexus Tower down. Brand is back up, but the brand that's on top is GIANTX.
I cannot believe that's how the series ends.